recent medical opinions that he believes will give them some greater confidence to select Porter. But I think he's going to be the story of the lottery tonight.
Can you imagine if he slides to the end of the lottery this time?
Yo, what's up, people?
We thought he might be the #1, #2 overall pick. Wherever Porter goes, it will certainly be a memorable night for him and for everyone else who has.
I'm gonna mute my game so y'all can't hear that, but y'all can hear the TV. So we're gonna sit here and talk about it as we play 2K. If that's cool with you guys.
Had a little hair on my head. How about that? You know, I can't.
Can y'all see me on the chat? Let me know.
When I was in this green room here with my loved ones, the people that were most responsible for having me in that green room, and just knowing that, listen, my dream is possibly, likely going to come true tonight, just like some of these young men. But my life and these guys' lives will never be the same after tonight. However, there's going to be a lot of work to do after tonight to become great and become champions.
Yeah, I felt the same way, but I was already asleep when I got drafted. I was so late in the draft, and I got to realize my dream of playing in Italy.
But hey, it was 6th round, right? Hey, for 5th round.
Trae Young to the Knicks, y'all say?
You.
That's good.
Not many people get to have their name called at all, my man. So I didn't experience that. But you said you know what this draft can have tonight in terms of potential cornerstone guys, particularly among the big guys.
It's amazing, Reese. I mean, there are so many quality big guys at the top of this draft. The first 6, 7 picks are going to be guys that are all 6'10" or 7 feet. And it seems like this is almost a.
So what y'all thinking about tonight, man? Let me know in the chat right now. Mute Jay Billis. Let me know in the chat right now who is your team and your projected draft pick. Who do you think your team is going to draft? Let me know that right now.
Plays in the game and they can still dominate, especially on the defensive end. And a lot of these guys are so mobile, they can step away and really have an impact.
And they're starting to do that too, and they've worked on it, whether it's Mo Bamba or DeAndre Ayton, working on their game away from the basket. The headlines for this NBA draft: Phoenix, first #1 pick in franchise history, and they'll get Ayton, we assume, to go with Devin Booker and Josh Jackson, who finished strong.
Everybody's saying Orlando needs to make a trade.
Big-time scorer. Then the marquee team start to pick at #7. Chicago had a good pick with Lowry Markkanen last year. What will Cleveland do? Do they get a teammate for LeBron or a new franchise player in place of him? And looks like Kristaps Porzingis, if you can believe the tabloid pictures, is recovering quite well from his injury. For the whole
See what the chat says. We got Atlanta Hawks, Luka Doncic, Trae Young to the Bulls or Hawks. You can't do two teams now. Trae Young to the Knicks. You think Trae Young's falling that far? That's gonna be tough.
And where will Michael Porter Jr. slide? So you mentioned Porter, Woj. What about movement and things we should watch for in the early part of the draft tonight?
Well, Atlanta is locked in on Luka Doncic with a 3rd overall.
Well,
pick.
Sky,
There's been a lot of teams trying to
Dwight's
get
already
spot to
got to be
get
released by the Nets, so he's going to be a free agent, so he can sign anywhere he wants.
Continue to try to pursue the
So he could go to the Warriors, which I think is possibly going to happen. I'm going to hate it, but yeah.
Brace international player in Dallas, that organization. But right now, Atlanta has resisted their offers. And if Atlanta moved back, though, if they went back to the 5th pick, they would take Trae Young at #5. But right now, they're staying with Doncic. And if no deal happens between them, Mo Bamba from Texas, their center, would be Dallas's pick at #5.
So we'll keep an eye on all that. You saw Trae Young.
I'm nervous, y'all. This is crazy to me.
Which is just down below us. That's not too far away from where Woj is about to go to work. Hey, tell me after
Sports Down South. Mark, what up?
Send some bombs on,
I'll try to set some up.
All right, so let me know in the chat. Do you think that the Hawks will trade that pick after all, or will they make a selection?
You have reporters strategically placed around the league. Pedro Gomez is in Phoenix, Shelley Smith in Sacramento, Dave McMenamin in Cleveland, George Sedano in Philadelphia,
and no one in Orlando.
So let's check in with Pedro right now.
Suns general manager Ryan McDonough told me he's had difficulty sleeping more than 3 hours a night as his mind races with the possibilities of the most important.
The Bulls will either. I think it looks like the Bulls are locked at Wendell Carter. He fits well.
#1 overall.
He fits well with Laurie.
The team hasn't generated this much excitement over a player arriving since Charles Barkley was traded to the Suns in 1992. Barkley told me last night he called McDonough and told him, "Don't bleep this pick up." There's only one name to be called, and it's DeAndre Ayton.
Wow. So we still got 20 minutes before the first pick. I think we got finesse. They said it started at 6. It actually 6 Central. That junk started 6:30.
With the big man from Arizona playing for Phoenix, where he played a little bit of his high school basketball as well. Let's check out DeAndre Ayton in tonight's Player Spotlight, brought to you by Kia with Jay Billis.
DeAndre Ayton is the favorite to be selected #1 overall in this year's NBA draft. He's the prototype dominant big man who should excel in the modern NBA. Born in Nassau, Bahamas, he has a tremendous physical profile. A broad-shouldered 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan, he can be a generational center in the NBA. His size, his shooting touch, and his powerful, explosive leaping ability leave NBA personnel salivating. At 7'1", Ayton is just as comfortable shooting from range as he is dunking on you. He's got old-school post moves with new-school shooting touch. Ayton's freshman year at Arizona was really one for the history books. He absolutely stuffed the stat sheet, knocking 24 double-doubles and winning Pac-12 Player and Freshman of the Year honors. DeAndre Ayton is the latest NBA-ready, one-and-done prodigy.
Yeah, they're like polar opposites for real.
He'll be the #1 pick.
He said as much, felt so good about being #1 that he watched game 3.
So basically, we have to wait 30 minutes because we already know the first 2 picks. And hopefully they don't wait 5 minutes when their picks come. Just make the picks right away.
You allude to this a little bit. This is a very important pick for Phoenix because simply this has to work. If it doesn't, there will be big-time changes. How can that impact DeAndre Ayton as he develops?
Well, I think he's the one to take. I mean, you look at his physical, his body, his presence out there. He's a presence.
So we're probably going to sit here and do the lottery picks. Maybe some other picks as well. I don't know yet. This depends on how long this goes.
Right now, he's a rim protector on the offensive end. He can roll, he can catch, he can finish, he can pick and pop, he can make a secondary play. And as Jay said in his piece there, he can be a generational big. So I don't think they'll mess this up. He is the guy to take.
So DeAndre Ayton's going to go #1, and perhaps sitting at #2 will be Luka Doncic.
Come on, Magic. I'm nervous, y'all. I haven't been thinking about it all day, but now I'm thinking about it. I don't know what to say. I haven't been thinking about the draft because I have no control. After drafting some of the players we've drafted in the past with the Magic, I'm just here. Are y'all nervous as I am about your teams? This is a franchise-changing moment today. Summer League will be around the corner. That's the crazy thing. The best player to me is honestly.
Play, she's a rainbow.
I thought it would be Michael Porter if he was healthy, but it's got to be Ayton right now. Wendell Carter is the safest pick to me. Mute the TV before I get a copyright strike on commercials. But it's all interesting, guys. For me, I don't know. That's a bad shot. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who the Magic are going to draft. No one in the... There's like 7 players right now the Magic could draft, and you couldn't be mad. And the thing is, all 7 of them can help this team because you need... It's basically best available with the Magic. It's not, oh, we need a point guard, we need a shooting guard, we need a small forward. No, we need the best player available because our team has no positions locked up except probably Aaron Gordon. And that's what scares me, guys, is who are we going to draft? I like Young. I like Sexton. I like Bamba. We might even go on a limb and get Michael Porter Jr. We may trade up and get Luka Doncic. That's the thing about the Magic. I don't know. I'm looking at the chat, man. Luka, I don't know, man. I hope he's real. Gilbert, appreciate you following. I've been subscribing to the YouTube channel. Luka, I just put it on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I just said I'm worried about him being a guy that could be. He's got a high ceiling. He's got a low floor too, though. He could end up being the next Grievous Vasquez. You know what I mean? I'm worried about that. His athleticism is what scares me. His quickness, because you're gonna need quickness in the NBA. But at the same time, he's a smart, savvy player. And the thing is, his defense, I'm worried about that due to the fact that we still got Vucevic. And him and Vucevic together on the court will be, whew, that'd be tough. So I don't know. But you still need a guy that's a playmaker, a guy that can score, and that's Luka. Who do I like more, Young or Sexton? I can't talk about that. I can't say anything about Luka. Not Luka, but about Young or Sexton. It's just tough because Trae Young is boom or bust. This dude could be Steph Curry, or he could be the next Johnny Flynn type player that doesn't stick. And I'm worried, man. I'm legit worried. This is the risk you have to take. Jaren Jackson, yeah, Jaren Jackson is for real. Dad played in the league. He knows what to do. High basketball IQ. He's going to only get better. He's a safe pick. He's just as safe as getting Wendell Carter. You got to realize he played for Tom Izzo. Tom Izzo did not focus on him. And I hate that. Tom Izzo, you go to Michigan State, you're not going to go and dominate like you should. Like you don't get to show off everything because of the system that Tom Izzo runs. And that's the thing. Good hands. But yeah. Dude, yeah, I said Johnny Flynn. You heard me.
So
It could be boom or bust right now, and I'm nervous.
Doncic has great size and can play guard or forward. He's NBA ready, and at just 19 years old, he can have an immediate impact in the league thanks to his experience and his success at the EuroLeague and ACB levels. Doncic hails from Slovenia, a country similar in size to New Jersey. Doncic's hometown is the capital city, Ljubljana, and it's considered to be the hidden gem of Europe. Doncic's father, Sasha, is an accomplished basketball player himself in the Adriatic and Slovenian League. He was a two-time Slovenian League champion and a three-time Slovenian
Pedigree's there.
Cup winner. His mother, Miriam, is a former model who now owns a prestigious salon. Doncic has had a basketball in his hand since he was 7 months old. And at only
You would
14
think
years old,
they would
Doncic
make that
signed
trade and
a
swap the
contract
picks to get rid of
with
Wesley
Madrid.
Matthews.
That's the basketball Real Madrid, not soccer. At 16 years old, Doncic became the youngest Real Madrid player to debut in the Liga ACB. And for the second season in a row, he won the EuroLeague Rising Star Award unanimously. But he didn't stop there. He had an historic 2017-18 season, named All EuroLeague First Team, MVP, and Final Four MVP. And don't forget about what he's done for Slovenia. Alongside Goran Dragic, he led Slovenia to its first Eurobasket title in 2017. Doncic is an international.
You hear all of this? They're talking about this
and a
guy?
borderline cult figure in Europe. He shows style and
No, Jelly Bean, we haven't even really started.
And check out these custom
The
shoes.
draft doesn't even start for another 15 minutes.
But nice. Luka Doncic has the
We're just
skill
chilling right now until the draft
of the
starts.
highest drafted international guard who never played American college basketball.
But he did add another trophy, leading Real Madrid to the Spanish League Championship last night. Winning it in 4 games, that means he's here, and he's with Maria Taylor.
That's right, Reese. And for Luka, this is his first time being in New York City. He's only ever been to LA, and you've been on a whirlwind trip right now. You come off a championship, and you just arrived to New York yesterday night. So what has it been like for you these last 3 days?
I mean, I'm really happy to be here. You know, it's like a dream come true.
I can't believe Vladi's going to give up on this guy. I think let me see where Vladi Divac is from, because I think Vladi is from...
What are your expectations for this draft? Where would you like to go?
I mean,
He's
I don't
Serbian.
really prefer anything, you know.
Take
I
that
just
back.
glad I can be an NBA player. It's a dream, you know. When I was a kid, I always watched NBA. I always dream about that, and it's just a dream.
Have you already made the decision that no matter where you go, you will be staying and playing next season in the NBA?
Yeah, of course. My decision is made. I always want to play in the NBA.
I know that you stay up 1 to 3 a.m. to watch the NBA. I mean, what are your expectations going from the EuroLeague to playing overseas here?
I mean, you know, I played professional basketball since I was 15. You know, I had a lot of ex-NBA players in my team, a lot of great EuroLeague players. So I know what's about. You know, it's I learned a lot of stuff from them. They talk to me about the NBA.
Oh, I can definitely. I'm trying to read the chat and play this sometimes. I can definitely see Grayson Allen going to Boston.
Happy to have you here, Luka. And he does say, Reese, that LeBron James is his favorite player, and he has been watching him a lot over there with Real Madrid.
Well, Maria, so much for that bargaining chip. I've been going back to Real Madrid. That's all gone. Hey, look at that. Who's the guy?
Mike's in the house.
Woo! I'm nervous. We're getting there, guys. So probably in about 1 hour, the Magic will be making their pick.
Those two guys like each other. Izzo and Beeline from Michigan and Michigan State. Both have players who will be selected tonight. And you know what? A new thing here at Barclays Center for the draft this year. Player introduction. You'll see everybody that's going to be in the green room introduced to the crowd here in Brooklyn. That's coming up as our coverage of the NBA Draft 2018 continues.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to mute the TV again until they come back from commercials because I don't want no copyright strikes. But it'll be interesting, man, because I'm really, really, really just, like, nervous right now. I don't even know what to say because we haven't heard anything besides the fact that we know the number 1 and number 2 picks. There could be a last-second trade. We're going to have reactions here on that. I'm nervous about that. I'm worried about the Magic just going all out trying to get the number 3 pick and then giving away a future first, and then we're like, oh, my gosh, we gave away a future first that we could have, and that'd be a loaded draft in that one. Because if you give up a future first, you better make sure your draft pick that you got is going to pan out. I don't want a 76er situation, but at the same time, Markelle Fultz still could be good. It's just one of those things. I wouldn't trade away. Honestly, I'm one of the few people to say this. Magic fan, I wouldn't mind trading down. Still going. The Magic could get a player that they could use now at probably 10 to 12 range. I wouldn't even be mad. But at the same time, because I really think there's no gap between, once you get past like 1 through 4, 5 through 12 is just like all the same to me. There's really, like, it's hard to explain that, but I just think you can get a player that you can help your team. And we're in the necessity of just getting bodies that can play NBA basketball. And it's not about going with a certain position, even though point guard is the main position that you're looking for. It's about getting a person that can help you win games in the future. And with having Jonathan Isaac, that's why they drafted him. They were not thinking about this year. They were thinking about 3-4 years from now. Jonathan Isaac bulked up. Can he be a great player for you? If not, you do realize that you have a potential elite wing defender in that situation with Jonathan Isaac. Chill game and then oh, this man is thinking he thought it was on 2K I was drafting. No. We're just talking about I got the 2K going right now to waste time until the draft. I don't know how I'm gonna feel, man. I'm nervous. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm nervous. Yeah, Mark, you're right about that. Whew. So we only got, 8 minutes until the first pick? And it's DeAndre Ayton. We already know that. That's the worst thing about it, knowing who's going to go number 1. But after that, the trades are going to kick in. We're going to be shocked. Wait. Your friend said Mo Bamba's not going top 8? Wow. Yeah, you're right. That's the easiest $20 ever. Bamba won't go past 7. Then again, he won't go past 8. I'll take that back. He won't go past 8. He shouldn't go past 5. We're getting introductions.
This 6'11" power forward was a 2018 All-American, joined by his mother and father, Marvin, Bagley.
We just had Ayton, now we have Bagley coming out.
From Harlem, New York, a 7'1" center out of the University of Texas.
Mo Bamba, I guess they're doing it in alphabetical order.
Bamba.
Bulls are going Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter will be a Bull.
A two-time NCAA champion from the Villanova Wildcats, joined by his mother and father, Mikal Bridges.
Mikal and Miles Bridges back-to-back coming out. You know that's going to happen because if they're going in that order.
This 6'7" forward from Michigan State was a first-team All-Big Ten selection. He's here tonight with his mother. Please welcome Miles Bridges.
I gotta wait all the way to the S to hear my boy. I don't know if the Kawhi's going to the Cavs, man.
Named to the ACC All-Freshman team. Joined tonight by his mother and father, Wendell Carter Jr.
Mr. Bull, y'all, Bulls fan, get used to him. It's either him or Michael Porter. The draft is on ESPN. ESPN.
Outstanding player in 2018. Accompanied by his mother and
Dante DiVincenzo. Make sure you go check out the My League if you have not already, because you know the Orlando Magic My League has Dante DiVincenzo getting buckets.
This 6'8" guard from Slovenia was named the 2018 EuroLeague MVP. Joined by his grandmother and mother, Luka Doncic.
Wait, that's Luka Doncic's mom? Oh, let me chill out.
6'6" Canadian-born point guard who played for the Kentucky Wildcats, accompanied by his brother.
This right here is a monster.
Shai Gilgeous.
He could be the first point guard taken off the board, and I wouldn't even be surprised.
Guard from UCLA was named first team All Pac-12. Joined tonight by his two brothers, Aaron Holiday.
Drew Holiday, Drew Season, Drew Orleans, that's the boy.
A 6'7" guard out of Boise State. Named first team All Mountain West Conference. Here tonight with his mother and father, Chandler Hutchison. This New Jersey native out of Michigan State was the 2018 Big Ten Defensive Player.
JJ, Triple J.
His mother and father, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Crazy that Jaren Jackson got taller than his dad like that.
This 6'9" forward out of Kentucky was named SEC Co-Freshman of the Year. He's joined tonight by
It's so funny how everybody's taller than their parents by so much.
Knox. He's a versatile 6'11" forward from the University of Missouri. Joined tonight by his mother and father, Michael Porter Jr. A 6'4" shooting guard.
Hey, y'all wilding in the chat. I just read the chat. Oh, man. Oh, man. Y'all are wilding. It's my fault.
6'3" point guard from Alabama.
Roll Tide. Let's go, Sexton. He's going to be my boy no matter where he goes.
A 6'5" shooting guard out of the University of Miami, who is a member of the ACC All-Freshman team. He's joined tonight by his mother and father, Lonnie Walker IV. He's the only player in NCAA history to lead the nation in scoring and assists. A point guard from Oklahoma, accompanied here by his mother and father.
Woo! Trae Young, future Who knows?
And this shooting guard from Texas Tech was named to the Big 12 All-Defensive Team, accompanied tonight by his mother and father. Please welcome Zaire Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2018 NBA Draft Class.
Woo, nervous, y'all.
Those will be the men in the green room.
and Hotels.com rewards me basically
Mute.
So.
All right, guys, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Draft is getting ready to come up after this commercial break. I'm probably going to timestamp the stream for you guys. I got to start doing that and help you guys out that just want to come in. So I'm going to timestamp streams from now on. If I don't, remind me on Twitter to timestamp my streams, all right? Oh, y'all making fun of... Y'all are cracking me up already. Y'all talking about my man Shorts out there? I think it's like delayed by 20 seconds or 10 seconds. That's how much. So that way you can actually watch it on your screen and then you can come to like see what I'm gonna say like moments later, how my reactions are. So that's cool. Cause you gotta realize it's got to be a delay on the internet. So yeah. Boy, I'm nervous. I'm big nervous. I didn't think I would be this nervous, y'all. I'm just wasting time now. I can't breathe. I wasn't supposed to get like this, y'all. I wasn't supposed to get like this. Wow. We were not supposed to get this animated. I'm nervous, guys. This is the moment. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, the NBA draft. As a Magic fan, I'm glad you guys can tune in and watch me suffer. Because we suffer a lot. I didn't even know I'm in a 1 point. I'm not even paying attention. I'm in a 1 point game right now. And I'm going to probably lose. And I'm goofing off. See, I only got 13 points. I'm not even paying attention to this game. I'm too busy worried about draft. All right, here we go. We're back on.
Nothing will be handed out to you don't earn. The best players say, give me the ball and watch me work. So commit.
We got to see who's the Clippers going to be there for the Clippers. We don't know who's going to be there.
I wonder what could have been. Who will be the next great NBA player? His picture on walls. His name, a brand.
Bro, they got Grayson Allen. Watch this. I think they removed. They had Grayson Allen in a Celtics jersey earlier.
You seized your future from fate's hands. You created this opportunity. So now that you're here, what I want to know is, what are you going to do with it?
Lawless, we can't discuss while we were talking about that.
The players dream of following in the footsteps of those legends.
Hey, y'all gotta chill in the chat. I'm dying at y'all.
Welcome to the NBA Draft 2018, presented by State.
Pop up Powerball. Y'all wild for that, boy.
Just about ready to get things going. Here's the commissioner of the NBA, Adam Silver.
Here we go. Adam Silver! You got the 2K league. Woo!
Good evening, and welcome to the 2018 NBA Draft.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to the game.
Home of the Brooklyn Nets. To the fans here tonight and those watching around the world, thank you for your support. This past season was defined by countless unforgettable highlights.
All right, wrap it up.
Three-pointers and the league's highest scoring average in nearly 30 years. The playoff picture was decided in overtime on the last night of the regular season. Both conference finals were decided in Game 7s for the first time in 39 years.
What are we doing here?
The finals featured some of the NBA's all-time greatest players and an all-time great team, the Golden State Warriors.
Boo! Oh, my bad. We were supposed to do that.
Back-to-back championships. Warriors' entire organization embodies the values that have long defined this league. Equality and inclusion, with judgments made solely on talent, effort, and achievement. This year's draft class is made up of an impressive group of young men.
I'm gonna need you to chill out, Mark.
Continue to define the modern NBA player. Basketball
Curry's like, you gotta chill out.
seemingly do anything on the floor. They made their way here through countless hours.
Say, what's up, man? We're getting ready for the draft.
And determination, each with his own unique story. Congratulations to you and your loved ones.
All right, so I didn't pay attention to this game.
You and the people who have supported and encouraged you. These young men will soon hear their names called. Which team will they play for?
See, I'm not even looking at the stream anymore.
The first pick in the 2018
DeAndre Ayton.
to the Phoenix Suns, who have 5 minutes to make their selection.
They don't need 5 minutes. They already know. This is what kills me. They don't need 5 minutes. They already know.
Last year, and there is the man that everyone expects that the Suns will draft #1 overall. DeAndre Ayton was sensational for the Arizona Wildcats. Played some of his high school ball in Phoenix, college in Arizona. It's really seemingly the perfect fit for a franchise that has been good in the past but has fallen on hard times. They've been around for half a century. Twice they've reached the NBA Finals. The Westfall Alvin Adams team in '76, and then Barkley, Thunder Dan, and the Mayor in '93. With Steve Nash and Amari
should have been to the finals.
Made it to the Western Conference Finals, but since 2010, winning percentage of less than .400. They've missed 8 straight playoffs, second longest active streak in the NBA. But Devin Booker's a sensational score, 25 points per game. Josh Jackson out of Kansas finished the season strong, and now, for the first time in franchise history,
5 minutes to waste our time.
Though they did lose a coin flip in '69 and didn't get Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, can't put Jabbar-sized expectations yet on Ayton, but they hope the championship quality guys. With
Why? Announce it.
If they take DeAndre Ayton, if they take Luka Doncic, they're going to get a really good player. But
15th is too far away to know who's going to fall in the draft right now.
And this is a
Luke, we have to wait on that.
I think Ayton's the pick because of his size, his fluidity. He's an above-the-rim player. He's a monster, and I think he's mobile and can step away. And so he fits into the modern-day big guy mold. He can do it all. And I think when everybody saw him early on the season, it seemed like it was Marvin Bagley III that was going to be the #1 pick. He was killing it early on. I think after everybody saw DeAndre Ayton, they were going, wait a minute. They don't make guys like this very often. It's got to be him.
And the interesting thing is, our game has become such a guard-driven, playmaking, wingman's game.
Doncic can play point guard, shooting guard, or small forward. That's the crazy thing.
The likes of Trae Young, Colin Sexton, Luka Doncic, where we know they're playmakers, but it gives me a little hope that maybe our game is going back to the game that I fell in love with, where there's very good serviceable big men and point guards, and not just a little bitty small guards game.
This franchise has lost nearly 180 games the last 3 years. There's a lot of pressure on the franchise, not only get the pick right, but for them to deliver soon. How can that impact DeAndre Ayton's development?
My bad, chill. I didn't know y'all were Golden State fans. I'll let y'all live. Y'all got rings. Y'all got 3.
To the NBA game.
3 and 4 years, I should say.
He's a specimen. I mean, he runs the floor. He protects the rim. You know, they have a couple of really good players that were high draft picks, and Devin Booker is one of my favorite 2 guards in the league, and also Josh Jackson, who I think is the perfect guy to play with guys that really score the basketball. He does intangible things. So Ayton is a guy that he's going to gobble up a lot of space down there. He's going to demand the basketball down there. He's going to be good at pick and rolls. I think he's a can't-miss guy at the #1 spot right now.
And the question is, the only
question for you guys.
Concerns about DeAndre Ayton have been his motor, his want-to. Does he have the
question for you guys? Will LiAngelo Ball get drafted? Let me know in the comment section, yes or no, if LiAngelo Ball is going to get drafted.
2 shots per game last year that scored for the Pac-12. I think he can be much better than that. He goes out and
yeah, you're going to get 4 and 5 once Dwight Howard signs to the Warriors, too.
I think he's the real thing. I really like him.
Jay, let me ask you a question. When you talk about that motor, right? Perhaps has he gotten bored every now and then? playing in college, you're not playing against guys every single night. He can go to sleep and wake up and get 22 and 13. In college, maybe, perhaps, is that an issue, maybe?
That's part of the issue. I think sometimes, John, like I see it from a big guy perspective, that it seems like we question the motor of the big guy more than anybody else. And that dude had 24 double-doubles this year. If he doesn't have a motor, he's doing just fine without one.
I see all the no's.
In a single season.
Everybody saying Jello ain't getting drafted.
DeAndre Ayton, Commissioner Adam Silver, just about ready to step to the microphone and give us the Suns pick with the first overall pick in this.
About time. Hurry up. We'll get to the Magic pick. Or should I say the Hawks pick?
In the 2018 NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select DeAndre Ayton.
Like we didn't know this. Congrats, DeAndre. But we acting like we didn't know this already. Did y'all know that Ayton and Bagley were teammates in high school at one point? That's scary.
Freshman to go #1 overall and the first Arizona Wildcat to be selected with the top overall pick of the draft. Ayton said during the lead up to the draft, you see his coach at Arizona, Sean Miller, that he knew he was going to go #1. He sold the Suns, and now he's the first overall pick in the draft.
And rightfully so.
Start the clock for pick number 2.
Typical big man in today's NBA. 7'1". He's got a 7'5" wingspan. And by the way, in Vegas, the over/under for my saying wingspan is 4.5. Take the over and take back America. But he's a fluid athlete with great footwork. He's a freak athlete in addition to being a
He is a monster.
A physical specimen.
It's just tough to think big men are going to come back and take this NBA over. We'll see.
You know, it seems like it takes big guys years to put on that kind of frame, and he's got it coming into the NBA. But he is a complete.
Crazy thing is, those guys that have that body frame already, they come in and look good. Jason Tatum was like that. Jason Tatum already had the NBA body.
And he can face up, and he's got a very nice jump shot, and I think he can stretch that out even further. Any rebound he wants, he can get, and he can tip it and keep it alive and tip it to himself. He's got second and third jump. He's also a good shooter from the free throw line. 75%, an excellent shooting stroke, and he can pass out of the post. A really, really good player.
And here's a guy who he reminds me of, Joel Embiid. He can take you out to the mid-post area. He can go back to the basket. He's very agile, and as Jay said, the complete offensive game. But not only that, he affects the other side of the basketball court. He's a rim protector and can guard and pick and rolls. I see a lot of promise in this young man.
DeAndre Ayton is a native of the Bahamas.
Warriors ruined centers' careers. They have so far, man.
Selected first overall. He moved to the United States at age 13. This was after he went to a basketball camp. His dad had let him come to work with him as a plumber, paid him $20 a day. He lasted a week. Dad said, "You come
No, the Magic don't need me."
No way. I'm paying for a basketball camp. That was a wise decision and a very good investment, as DeAndre Ayton's with Maria Taylor.
Absolutely.
Oh, I like this. You get the interviews and they're still on the clock.
We're talking about the Bahamas, and he had the flag stitched to the inside of his coat. And let's start there. When you were 12 years old, you came to the States and you said you wanted to find a job to help your family in the Bahamas, and you've accomplished that goal. What does it mean in this moment?
I mean, it means the world to me. My family and coaches know the hard work I put in this game to really try and be successful and achieve all my goals. And, we put God first in everything we do. No matter what type of trials and tribulations we went through, we always had faith in everything we do to be successful.
When you first showed up, you were called Tall for Nothing, TFN. That's what coaches, that's what players called you, and now it's come full circle. What did you have to do to make it into this moment?
I mean, really to try to prove people wrong, and just.
That's interesting, Chris.
Just work on my craft every day, take pride in it.
What up, Jesus?
Represent my country the best way I can.
All right, you played high school in Arizona, you played college at Arizona, and now you get to start your professional career with Phoenix. What does it mean to start it out there?
It means a lot to me because, the fans out there are amazing. They're the best fans in the world. And, I really want to get those Phoenix. I'm really happy to be a part of the Phoenix Suns now to really start a winning legacy with Devin Booker and Josh Jackson and all those other guys. And they're great. We're a young team and we're ready. And I'm just happy to be a Phoenix Sun.
All right, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, Shai
Gilgeous to the Hawks, that's a possibility.
All right, you have a very busy day, so go ahead and get started. You're going to start going this way, and your media tour continues. The post-pick tour includes 7 different stops for you. Go ahead, you can go. And that means it starts with ESPN radio, guys, and we're going to have cameras everywhere so we can keep track of these guys as they keep going. And apparently, Mr. Ayton is going to join you guys after the 16th pick, so you'll get to pepper him with some questions as well.
Maria will look forward to that. DeAndre Ayton's team, Phoenix scheduled to pick 16.
Ain't about that money, dog. That's hard. I ain't mad at him.
Draft order has been frozen as it was 2 o'clock this afternoon. Sacramento.
It's crazy that the Kings might get Bagley and they have Harry Giles on the team.
A minute on the clock, and they've given their selection to the commissioner.
That's what I'd like to see. Get it over with. Don't wait.
With the second pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Marvin Bagley III.
Wow. I didn't really believe that they were going to take a big, and they took a big. They took Bagley when they have Harry Giles. I don't know what's up with that. Unless they're going to play them together, they'll have some athletic bigs.
When's the last time that we had former high school teammates go 1-2 in the NBA Draft? Ayton and Bagley played together for a year in Phoenix, and Bagley didn't shy away from working out with Sacramento, and now he hopes to be a cornerstone of that franchise as he makes his way up, be greeted by Adam Silver as we take a look.
Atlanta and Dallas has agreed to a trade. Dallas now has the number 3 pick. Woo! Wow.
The thing that sticks out about Marvin Bagley III is how hard he plays. He never takes a play off. He has elite size and athleticism, and this guy can really run. He is really productive, especially on the offensive end. The best offensive big guy in this draft, and most of his play is instinctive. He is explosive off the floor, and talk about a second and third jump. His second and third jump is the best I have seen since I've been doing this. And
I'm looking at Woj.
running the floor. He is a transition big guy that could really change ends. A productive rebounder, averages almost 12 rebounds per game, 4 of them on the offensive end. A left-hand dominant player, really the only concern you have about Marvin Bagley III. He's not a great defensive player, at least not yet. Will he block shots? Will he get steals? I think he can. He hasn't yet.
Here's a guy he reminds me of, Chris Bosh. Left-handed player, Chris Bosh had every move in the book. Very, very good 15, 17 foot, and even increased to three-point land, being able to shoot the basketball. But his motor.
Luka Doncic will be the 5th pick and going to Dallas. That's the game plan. We'll see. We still got to know who the 4th pick.
The feeling that this is exactly what Sacramento wanted. That second spot didn't waste any time getting the pick in. And it's another big night for Duke. The last 5 NBA drafts, the Blue Devils have had at least one player selected in the top.
This is crazy.
That's the longest streak, eclipsing UCLA in the 70s from 74 to 77. The latest one is Marvin Bagley III, who's going to the Kings. Marvin is with Maria Taylor.
Well, Reese, when Marvin sat down, the first thing he said is, "This is crazy." He's been shaking his head like you can't believe it. What does it mean to go number 2 overall?
The reason I know about the trade is because of Adrian Wojnarowski. He's tweeting it out.
I just want to thank Jesus, man. He got me to this point. Without him, I wouldn't even
I'll put it in the chat so you can read it. What he
I'm
put.
just blessed, man. I'm happy to be in Sacramento.
You said that you want to be remembered as a winner. In what ways will you help this organization win moving forward?
No, I'm gonna be ready to come in and give it my all, man. I'm ready to come in with a hard work ethic, a motor. Effort's gonna always be there. I'm excited, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to get out there and get settled in and get to work.
All right, you got a huge media tour coming up ahead of you, so enjoy it. Enjoy this moment, and let's get over to Woj, who has an update for us.
Maria, the Atlanta Hawks and Dallas Mavericks have agreed in principle to a deal that would send the 3rd pick of the draft from Atlanta to Dallas for the 5th pick and a future first-round pick from Dallas to Atlanta. It's contingent on this, that the Hawks will select Luka Doncic with the 3rd pick. They will send him to Dallas, and if Trae Young is still there at number 5, and he's expected to be, Memphis is focused on Jaren Jackson at 4. Trae Young will go from the Dallas Mavericks at 5 to the Atlanta Hawks at 3.
Wow, Luka Doncic with. I knew it was coming. Come on, Orlando, sneak in there at 4 and get trade. We don't know. Mo Bamba's gonna be there at 6 for ooh.
With the third pick in the 2018 NBA draft.
Now we gotta figure out who Orlando's gonna draft.
Luka Doncic from Ljubljana, Slovenia, and Real Madrid.
Look at Luka and his parents.
Man, it has been quite a couple of days for Luka Doncic. You saw him hugging his mother there. Trae Young now sits and waits. We expect what Woj.
That means Dennis Schroeder is out in Atlanta.
In the air apparent as franchise cornerstone after Dirk Nowitzki. As Woj pointed out, his contention on Trae Young still being there and ultimately winding up with the Hawks. But this player is a guy internationally who is as proven and as
Jaren Jackson won't be there. We'll get Mo Bamba, Michael Porter,
expert and scout extraordinaire Mike Schmitz is with us.
Colin Sexton.
Luka should have been the number 1 overall pick, Mike.
To me, Luka Doncic is the best basketball player in this draft. The childhood prodigy who's lived up to the hype. As a perfect game suited for the modern NBA. 6'8", 230 pounds. His game really pops.
I'm nervous, man. I ain't supposed to be this nervous. I have no clue who we're picking.
Same type of excitement when he attacks the defensive rebound and pushes in the open floor. In the half court, he's a tactician in pick and roll. He's outstanding using both sides of the floor. Extremely creative with his deliveries. To me, he's the best passer in this draft. We haven't seen a guard who can pass the ball out of ball screens like him in quite some time.
Yes, Michael Porter Jr. is still going to be available.
Shot maker. I was at this game in Belgrade. Game on the line, late clock, game-winning pull-up three. He's fearless. He creates space with step backs going left, going right. He's a big-time shot maker, has no fear, and we haven't seen a prospect like Luka Doncic at 19 years old. EuroLeague MVP, ACB MVP. To me, this is an absolute steal for the Dallas Mavericks. They're getting a guy who could potentially be the best player from this draft.
I'm nervous because we know Jaren Jackson's going fourth unless something pops up from Woj.
Glowingly of Doncic, there are very few who believe that he's going to be a bust. Billis and Mike have both talked about Doncic perhaps being the guy with the highest floor. He is among the highest drafted international players of all time, the 5th international player ever to be drafted in the top 3. Now, you've probably seen this stat all day as the discussions have.
They put Darko on the screen, boy.
Woo. Had 23 international players selected in the lottery, only 1 making it to an all-star game. Maria is with Luka.
All right, we've got Luka here, and I know you're wearing an Atlanta hat, but if a trade...
If we take Wendell Carter over Colin Sexton, I don't know if I can be mad or not.
...to Dallas, so let's talk through that and how much...
But Mo Bamba better not... We got to get Mo Bamba or Colin Sexton, I think, now. Then there's Dennis... DSG is good. I said DSG. Shai Gilgeous Alexander. I screwed that up. He's really good, but the thing is, he got to be able to shoot.
Now, Luka says that the only reason he hasn't heard anything is he doesn't have internet here in the States yet, so he hasn't heard from any coaches or any organization. But you have been a pro in the EuroLeague. How do you think that will compare to your pro career in the NBA?
I mean, you know, I have a lot of ex-NBA players in my team. I play against a lot of ex-NBA players, and I have some great teammates, you know, and they taught me so much, you know, and especially the NBA players, they've been talking to me about NBA like the whole year, you know. They know I was coming, so I think I'm
nervous.
All right, well, thanks for your time, Luka. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Maria, Luka, thank you very much. The Memphis Grizzlies are on the clock with the 4th pick. They are coming off a 22-win.
If we get Colin Sexton, I'm going to freak out. Mo Bamba's a freak, too. We just got to get rid of Vucevic and Biyombo.
Virtually the entire season with a heel injury. J.D. Bickerstaff was an interim coach, and now the Grizzlies are in position to go a full season with J.D. Bickerstaff. They've had some problems in terms of attracting guys and their scouting to get ready for this NBA draft. Let's check in with Woj right now. Woj, what's it like in Memphis at the moment?
Well, Jaren Jackson was one player among several who are hesitant to go in and work out for the Grizzlies. Questions about the structure of the organization, the direction of it with ownership. But in the last 24 hours, as it became clear that Jackson was the Grizzlies' choice, he became much more comfortable with going to Memphis. He's provided the necessary personal information that Memphis had requested. and some great conversations with Memphis's coach J.B. Bickerstaff really put Jackson at ease about his future there, his development, and how they want to build around him. There are several GMs in this draft who have told me that they think Jaren Jackson, in the long run, may be as good as any prospect in this group.
Very young player.
That's what they said about Jonathan Isaac last year.
Marks is our front office executive, former front office executive. He certainly understands the in and outs of building a roster. What do you see right now in Memphis, Bobby?
Well, I think, Reese, getting the medical was the key part for Jaren Jackson Jr. If he is the selection at number 5 there, or number 4. If there was not no medical,
Colin Sexton is far from an Alfred Payton. You gotta come from somewhere else with that disrespect, dog.
We're going to need to share their medical information for all 30 teams, and not play this sneak around game where we're kind of dictating what teams they want to go to right now. And how do we do that? I don't know, but there'll be a time where the NBA and the PA are going to have to come together. But getting the medical,
Jaren Jackson's the selection.
For Jaren Jackson Jr. is the key part.
Woj, they said not to reveal. Woj is still just tweeting away.
And the technicality there, Jay, we were talking about this earlier, is because these players technically aren't part of the.
They couldn't hold off from not sending tweets out. They said they weren't going to do it.
Yeah, so it's not a subject of collective bargaining for the players until they're in the NBA and part of the union. But that doesn't mean if one team gets a medical, they shouldn't be made to share it with everyone.
I really want the Magic to trade down now and still get Sexton later if you're going to go Sexton. Because you can get him probably at 8 or 9.
Assess it the way they want to and assess their risk the way they want to. But everyone should
let the Knicks come up and get greedy and get Michael Porter.
The same medical information on a player, in my judgment.
It's crazy. I can remember myself, trying to not go to different teams. But hey, guess what? At the end of the night, you just want to be in the NBA. You want to live your dream.
And you lived yours, won a championship with a guy you didn't know you wanted to play for at the beginning. Is that right, Barry
That's
Brown?
a great story. We're going to have to talk about that.
We've got a long time tonight, Sean. You know, the first time. Grizzlies have their pick. It's 4th overall. Here's Adam Silver.
Here we go, y'all.
With the 4th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Jaren Jackson Jr. from Michigan State University.
Jellybean, you were here late. I said it earlier.
The Big Ten freshman and defensive player of the year in his lone season with Tom Izzo and the Spartans. His dad was a longtime NBA player, won a championship with the Spurs. His mom is director of player ops for WNBA. As you see Miles Bridges, his teammate at Michigan State. We'll hear his name called a little bit later on tonight. But Jaren Jackson, big guy, shooting touch, do a lot of things, a modern big in the NBA.
And he's only going to get better, Reese. You referenced it.
Add Jaren Jackson to the list of father and son duos on my team for you next year, if they let his dad be in the game again.
When you take into account shot blocking, rim protecting, and his ability to.
So we already know Trae Young's next, so let's go ahead and get this over with.
1 through 5 for at least a couple of dribbles, and he's only going to get better. He can knock down shots to 3-point range. He's got this standstill set shot. But I think you're looking at a player, I agree with Woj. He's got a chance to be as good as anybody in this draft. He's a very good shooter. He made 38 threes this year from deep. He shot over 40% from 3. It's a little set shot, but when he gets his feet set, he knocks it down with regularity. And he made just about 80% of his free throws. And he is an excellent shot blocker with terrific mobility. Per 40 minutes, he blocked 5.5 shots per game. Now, that also went with 6 fouls per 40 minutes, so he's got to clean that up a little bit. But he's a guy that's got upside in the post. He plays with his back to the basket. That is not yet the best part of his game. But he's going to.
His dad is Jaren Jackson Sr. He's Jaren Jackson Jr., so he's Jaren Jackson Sr. His dad played like 12, 13 years in the NBA.
Joakim Noah. I think he's much better offensively. Obviously, he shoots the jumper better than Joakim does. But the way he competes on the defensive end, he's competitive on both ends, runs the floor extremely well, high-level finisher around the rim. Reminds me a lot of Joakim.
Jaren Jackson Jr. on his way to Memphis. You guys like those in-depth analytical stats? Since 1992, you've had 10 players with a 14% block rate, 63% true shooting percentage. All those guys made a grand total of 2 threes. As Jay mentioned, Jackson made 38 this past season. He's with Maria.
All right, Jaren.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm just making sure, my dad has my phone at the table.
All right, you said that this entire moment was going to be priceless. I mean, how would you describe what it means to be a top 5 pick?
There's no words. There's no words to describe it. It's all the hard work.
Yes, Tiger fan. There was a tweet about Woj.
And, it just leads up to this type of moment. Now I'm a Memphis Grizzly. That's crazy, I'm really happy. I'm so happy.
Well, you were screaming at Dad, and Dad spent 13 seasons in the NBA, but he went undrafted. Mom, she's director of operations for player personnel in the WNBPA. So what have they meant during this journey to the draft?
Everything. My dad's been on me since day one. He loves me. He's been my coach, my mentor, my father. And my mom's been with me every step of the way. They both have led me. And, my grandmother's here. My grandmother gets to see me get drafted. That's crazy. And Pops is here.
I'm nervous.
Pop showed up now, Dad, you didn't get drafted, but it's fun to see your son go in this.
I'm a Shams guy, honestly, but Woj is killing it right now, so I'm following Woj on Twitter, getting all the updates.
I love him, of course, and he's worked hard, and all the credit goes to him. My lovely wife, our son, this is a proud moment with the Jackson 3.
Mom is still wearing the Spurs championship ring from 1999.
Yes.
I mean, now seeing your son about to play in the same league that your husband does, what does that mean?
It is awesome. It is the perfect end and beginning all at once. We are so proud. We are so proud. This was the year he was born. This is that championship year.
So it all comes full circle. Congratulations.
Maria, Jaren, and the Jackson family, thank you very much. Mavericks on the clock. We've heard that they likely have a deal with Atlanta.
We ain't gonna get Trae Young or Luka. But Michael Porter Jr., Bamba, Sexton, they're all there. So we're gonna get somebody good.
2018 NBA draft. The Dallas Mavericks select Trae Young from the University.
We're getting Mo Bamba. We're getting Mo Bamba. We're getting Mo Bamba.
In the days leading up to the draft, the guy was a sensation in college basketball last year. Some said would be slipping. Concerns about his size, concerns about his defense.
Bamba, baby.
To change that narrative about whether he defended anyone. Let me tell you, this dude put up offense on.
We getting Mo Bamba. You gotta come with it though. We got too many nice guys.
Nearly 9 assists to lead the nation in both categories. Woj, you got some more details on this proposed deal?
Get Vucevic up out of here.
Reese, the Hawks general manager Travis Schlenk has coveted Trae Young throughout the entire season.
Get Bismack Biyombo up out of here.
Worked in their front office. He was there when they drafted Steph Curry, and Curry became a 2-time MVP. Now, he's not sure that he's got Steph Curry here, but he absolutely got a player he believes will be.
Woo! I'm loving it. If we get Vucevic and Biyombo up out of there, I can live with getting Mo Bamba.
He wanted greatly and young. He gets a first-round pick from Dallas next year, and this is a draft where Atlanta's got 3.
Andre Iguodala tweeted about Luka Doncic's mom. Wow.
Expected to get Trae Young in that first rounder next year, though it will be protected. The Mavericks get the guy they believe will be their future, and Luka Doncic. Now let's talk about Trae Young, who led the nation in scoring in a city.
Well, Trae Young is a prolific scorer. You talk about shooting range. I mean, he can really shoot it. An elite scorer with logo range. When he comes across half court, you leave him open. He will shoot it from 30-plus feet.
I've been on the Bamba wave for a while, y'all. That was one of the 3 people I've been telling y'all in my chats if y'all been watching my streams. I told you guys in my stream I said I wanted Bamba, Sexton, or Young, and we got Bamba, so I'll live with it.
10 assists per 40 minutes, and it's not like he played with an unbelievable cast of characters that could really make shots. But his shooting range really sets him apart. I mean, you can see how good he is with the ball, but if you have a hand down, he's going to put that thing up from 30 feet. And when he takes good shots, he is very, very efficient. He just lacks size, and he's not a good defender.
Yes, I mean, we all have to say it. I mean, he has a lot of Steph Curry in his game.
I'm so happy, man. We got one of the 3 players that I asked for, so.
Can make every shot, floaters, 3-point shots. And one thing he does very well that nobody talks about, he passes with the left hand off of the dribble.
Who gonna score on Jonathan Isaac and Bamba now? They block it. They gonna lead the league in blocks.
Expected that he will go on to the Atlanta Hawks. Now, let's compare Trae Young as a freshman with Steph Curry when he was a junior the year he came out of Davidson.
So now we got to go in free agency and get a guard, or we can come back up and get Aaron Holiday or somebody else. We need another point. We need a point guard now.
Steph was a freshman as Trae Young was this year, and the advantage bit better there. Trae Young is with Maria.
All right, Trey, you got on a Dallas hat, but a proposed trade could have you headed to Atlanta. What have you heard from the Hawks organization?
I knew they were very interested. I had a really good workout when I went out to Atlanta. I had a great time.
Who's gonna get Dennis Schroeder now? What if my Magic took Dennis Schroeder on? That'd be hilarious.
Coach Pierce, and can't wait to get out there and meet the fans and get ready to.
Migos and Trae Young collabs.
I heard he told you there's a 4-point line out on the court now.
Yeah, he told me we have a 4-point line out there on the top of the key, and so he likes to get up and down, shoot some threes.
Okay, I know you like to be different, so you came with the shorts to the draft and a lot of words on your shoes. Can you just describe what's going on?
Yeah, well, I was looking back in history and I was wondering what could I do different, and nobody's ever worn shorts to the draft, so I wanted to be different and wearing shorts for the first time. And then on my shoes, I have be different, and I have the day that my grandfather passed when I was 10 years old on there, and the special and family things that I like to represent.
Nick the Bulls fan just tweeted at me. He's mad that we took Mo Bamba from them. If we get Mo Bamba, they said we're focusing on Mo Bamba. Meaning we're gonna take him, right? Right.
Maria, Trey, it's a poignant night. People remember their family and everyone who's made sacrifices to get there. Second straight year, Orlando's made the 6th pick.
Let's go.
With the 6th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mohamed Bamba.
Woo! He got us a monster. Let's go. Let's get it, Bamba. Bulls fans are pissed off, boy. They're pissed off. Bulls fans mad. They big mad at us right now. I'm sorry. Y'all got Michael Porter though. Let's go, Mo Bamba. We blocking every shot. Don't even come to. If you come near the free throw line, you're getting your shot blocked by Bamba or Isaac. This is gonna be great.
He's got 2 NBA skills right now that translate immediately.
Woo!
Blocker, and he's an excellent rebounder that's got great length. Really,
we got Bamba, cuz.
He was a young Rudy Gobert with better offense than Gobert had when he came into the NBA.
Give me that. Good block.
15 rebounds per 40 minutes. 3.2.
We blocking every shot. No more buckets for anybody in the NBA.
He's really getting better on the offensive end. He doesn't have much of a post game. He plays a little bit too straight up and down, and he can be moved off the block because he's not as strong lower base-wise as he needs to be. But his coach, Shaka Smart, did a great thing with him in practice. They would do a great job of pick and pop. So he did a lot of that in practice where he would shoot the ball, and he really does run extraordinarily well. He's an excellent athlete. His frame doesn't look all that strong, but he has worked on his strength, and he will continue to get stronger, and he's retooled that shot. But with his length and athleticism, he's going to be really
Jay,
good.
did you just say stay in your lane?
Yeah.
You just told my guy, Reese, to stay in his lane, and then you told everybody who I was going to pick as his out. This guy, I see Mo Bamba, just like I see Rudy Gobert, but like...
Crazy thing is Jonathan Isaac's playing the 3, dog. We still got Aaron Gordon at the 4. We're going to have so much length out there.
Ultra, uber smart, and I think Coach Clifford is going to have a good time coaching him.
I like Chauncey, tag team partner on Billis. And Mo Bamba, blocked on a shot. No shoot for you, you're you. Nearly 4 per game. That was second in the nation. His 7'10". I try to let you say it. Wingspan. The longest ever recorded at the combine. Some other notable NBA player. Well, you keep missing your cue. Wingspans. You've seen them, but not quite as long as Manute Bol, who some say did the most.
Boy, we finna block everybody's shot.
For some reason, there's a giant eagle landing on Bo's head.
So who y'all think? Is it Michael Porter Jr. or is it got to be Wendell Carter? All night I've said Wendell Carter, but I didn't know if Michael Porter Jr. was going to be here after all.
Taylor tried to show off her wingspan on College Game Day this year, but it was nothing compared to Mo Bamba's.
Absolutely nothing.
They're going at the Wendell Carter, like I said. Wow.
Let's talk through being the hometown.
Yo, I think the Bulls are going at the Wendell Carter.
There's a guy coming through, and now it's you, the guy from Harlem. What does it mean?
It means the world to me to come back to the city.
Contreras going to be crazy, man. I wanted him. I wanted him on one of the 2-point guards.
Words can't describe how I feel right now.
What has the Orlando Magic organization told you about the role they would like for you to play on their team?
They want me to contribute right away.
I'm super fortunate to be heading down there. I'm super happy, and I just can't wait to get down there.
All right, give me your wingspan one good time while you stand up. Show it to him. Go ahead. He has to loosen up. There it is.
Ain't nothing good. Hey, we blocking every shot.
Have fun, Mo.
So what y'all think? Wendell Carter is getting ready to be a Bull.
Jonathan Isaac last year's six-pick and team with him. We've got some big-time teams coming up. Marquee franchises. Knicks trying to get a savior. Who can Philly add to the mix? Big
Bulls fans are sick right now.
So you think my kids are
Gonna make some great memories here? Yes. Look at that play set.
Wow, it's like you know.
Knows what you're thinking.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you, basketball gods.
Like this are my teammates. Hey guys. Yo, what up, man?
Hey, James.
Hey, Cole. Hey, Shorts.
Thanks, man. Crazy.
Look, Curry, I'm gonna need you to chill out right there talking about Gary Trent going to Golden State. I need Orlando to come back up in the draft to get Gary Trent Jr. Because Gary Trent Jr. reminds me so much of Devin Booker. And that's the guy I want. So, man, I'm pumped. We got our guy. We went and got the guy that we wanted to get. We couldn't get Luka, Doncic, Trae Young, but we got the guy that we wanted if we couldn't get those guys. Like, the board was set up for us to get someone that was going to help this team right away. And Bamba does that by just blocking shots and being long, man. We got a Rudy Gobert with a jumper. That's scary. And if he develops, it's going to be even scarier because he's going to have guys around him that are going to be... Biyombo can't score, so you take a 6'9" Biyombo, 6'10", get him out the way. You throw in someone else like this, and it's going to be just lovely to see my Magic grow. Jonathan Isaac's going to have a healthy season coming up. Aaron Gordon, we got to re-sign him, and when we re-sign him, we'll have our 3, 4, and 5 of the future. And we just got to find out who's going to be our starting point guard because that's the most important position. Maybe we can get somebody in free agency next year, not this year, next year. If we can somehow convince Kyrie Irving, which I know that's impossible, someone like that is going to be on the 2019 market to come to Orlando as a point guard, or we're going to have to find an upstart point guard somewhere else that really wants to find a place to start that's been a backup. That's how we're going to have to do it. Because that's the way Orlando normally do it. That's how Tracy McGrady got there. Tracy McGrady wanted to go be a star somewhere. Rashard Lewis, we had to pay more money than most to just get somebody like that. So we're going to have to do that for a point guard and possibly a shooting guard. And I'm not mad about that. 2019 offseason is going to be the offseason I'm looking at. Because if these players develop next year to be okay and to go from okay to good, I should say, then I'm fine with that.
It's access for you. You see the number 1 pick in the draft, DeAndre Ayton.
Cavs got to go Sexton or Shai Gilgeous Alexander if Michael Porter's gone. No, Michael Porter's going to be there. LeBron and Michael Porter Jr. That could.
They drafted Michael Jordan the next year. Should be so lucky this year. They acquired the number 22 pick in the Nico Amirtic trade that came just after.
The Bulls are taking Wendell Carter, y'all.
And then Lowry Markkanen out of Arizona was an all-rookie first-teamer, averaging 15.7 and a half rebounds for Chicago this year. So Fred Hoiberg trying to rebuild that Chicago team, get it going. Who will they choose to go with Chris Dunn and Markin and Zach LaVine? Commissioner has the answer.
We have an early trade to announce. The Atlanta Hawks.
They're announcing that trade now.
To Luka Doncic, the 3rd pick to the Dallas Mavericks for the draft rights to Trae Young, the 5th pick, and a future first-round pick. And now, with the 7th pick in the 2018 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Wendell Carter Jr. from Duke University.
I told y'all the whole night, I said the Bulls are taking Wendell Carter Jr. He is the safest pick in the draft. This is the next Al Horford.
Both in the top 10, and Wendell Carter Jr. chose to go to Duke over going to Harvard, a bright guy. He was terrific this season and really accepted his role once Marvin Bagley III reclassified and joined.
Because he would have been a 20-point per game scorer if Marvin Bagley wouldn't have showed up.
This seems to be a really smart pick taking Wendell Carter Jr.
I would not differ with
This
that
is going to
at
be
all.
scary,
Wendell
guys.
Carter Jr. is an absolute workhorse. He is strong. He is an outstanding rebounder that always goes after the ball with both hands. He's a two-handed rebounder. In the post, he's effective over either shoulder. He's got a very smooth shooting stroke. He shoots 74% from the free throw line and can step away and knock down a perimeter jumper. Very good with his back to the basket. Excellent feet, especially early on. He's got a turnaround jumper, jump hook, and a very smooth shooting stroke that will only get more fluid as time goes on. He's not the most explosive player inside. He certainly is not as explosive as DeAndre Ayton or Marvin Bagley III, but he is really, really strong. He's tough to move around. Maybe a little bit of a question mark as to how mobile he is as a pick-and-roll defender. His conditioning got better as the season went along, but he can block shots. And he
Chief B, if you already know, let's go Magic.
The young Al Horford, but I really like Wendell Carter Jr. I think he's got a tremendous future ahead of him.
Jay, I agree with you. I do see a lot of Al Horford in him, but I'm going with another Blue Devil, and that's Carlos Boozer, a guy who's very physical on both ends, doesn't shy away from any of that, makes a lot of non-stat sheet hustle.
Bulls fans are hot right now.
To be on the team with, and I just love Boozer. I love what they're putting together there. I like their backcourt with Dunn and Levine, and these two big guys, him and Marketing, are going to play very well together.
Wendell Carter Jr. going 7th overall. The guy who acted in high school, as you see Wendell's dad and Marvin Bagley's father embracing and celebrating after the 1 year at Duke, and it has paid off, both being taken in the top 7 of the draft. Wendell Carter Jr. is
Duke's going to be right back with like 3 top 10 picks again next year, too.
Now in the green room, and he played overseas in Puerto Rico, but his dream for you was to play in an NBA. What does it mean to make that step?
This is the pick everybody's been waiting for. Cavs. Who's LeBron's new teammate or the LeBron replacement?
Living through me, and just for me to be able to walk across the stage, it's a presence with me and him.
I know that you worked out for Chicago, and so what strengths of your game do you think will fit into their system?
Just being a hard worker, coming in and doing whatever they ask me to do. Just being the best rebounder, taking more shots, taking great picks for other players to get open. It's whatever I have to do to win.
All right, so now you and Marvin Bagley are top 10 picks.
Bulls fans are hurt right now. But you feel that way now, but 5 years from now, you're going to be like, man, him and Markin are going to be nice.
So now both walking across the stage at both top 10 picks is just an honor.
Well, thanks for your time.
All right, my boy, Colin Sexton, dog. Roll Tide, welcome to the Cavs.
Shedding a few happy tears, and understandably so. Wendell Carter Jr. says he plans to get his degree.
I've been telling Cavs fans they were going to get Colin Sexton all season, and they be like, nah. It's like, y'all need Colin Sexton.
That goes to the Chicago Bulls.
They got an alpha dog.
The Cavaliers are now on the clock, the 8th overall pick, and let's check out tonight's keys to success. Brought to you by Kia. The Cavaliers have had some success with LeBron James, but as Woj joins us again, we're not sure what the future holds for Cleveland and LeBron at the moment.
No, Cleveland's not, and they've been flying blind all season, not knowing what LeBron James will do in free agency. They're going to make their pick independent of whether they expect him to return or stay.
Smart pick.
They have been focused at the point guard position. You know, one player atop their draft board leading in today, Alabama point guard Colin Sexton. Let's see what they do here.
Colin Sexton, baby.
We'll get that pick in just a little bit. Also, you wonder about how much Michael Porter Jr. will slide. So
shout out to my boy, Mr. Randy. Shout out to my boy, Boogie. I don't know if y'all watching. Y'all enjoy it. My boy, Colin Sexton.
If he stays, as Bobby Marks is back with us. So what are LeBron's real options here?
Well, you're right, Reese. He's got 4 options, and I think June 29th is going to be the big date for LeBron. He's got a $36 million player option. He can either opt in or opt out of his contract. If he opts in, one thing to pay attention to is the Chris Paul option. Remember last year, Chris Paul opted into his contract. He was eventually traded to the Clippers for a package of players. If James does opt in by June 29th, that is something to keep an eye on. He could also re-sign for Cleveland, 5 years, $205 million, or sign with a team like Philadelphia or Lakers. This is off the table, the sign and trade, if he does opt out of his contract by June 29th, just based on the hard cap restriction. But
Sexton won't be there. So Michael Porter Jr. will be a Knick?
Find a lot more come June 29th.
Wow. I'm thinking about that now.
Huge impact on what the Cavaliers choose to do They are on the clock right now, just over 30 seconds remaining, and the pick is in. Who will Cleveland select? Let's find out right now from Adam Silver.
I'm proud of this dude, man. He turned our program around, Alabama.
The Cleveland Cavaliers select Colin Sexton.
I'm about to cry right now, dog. This is tough. That's my dog right now. Avery Johnson.
Smiles as his star guard goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Colin Sexton had one sensational season in Alabama. Helped the Crimson Tide win his first NCAA tournament game since 2006. He is extraordinarily tough and competitive, and he's the guy who raised the energy every time he stepped on the floor, and now will have to take that type of energy to the Cavaliers.
Well, Colin Sexton, Reese, is an aggressive, ball-dominant point guard.
Bulls fans mad about that. I know you are.
He's a fierce competitor. I think he may be the most competitive player in this entire draft. He is quick. He is explosive. He is incredibly fast in the open court. When he gets downhill in transition, he is just an absolute blur. His jump shot is not quite there yet, but he's got a good middle game, and his jump shot is really improving. And he shoots 78%.
The Magic could be trading one of the big men for the number 12 or 13 pick. Get Vucevic and Biyombo. Take them, Clippers. Take both of them. And get Shai Gilgeous Alexander. Or Kevin Knox. Or Michael Porter Jr. if he's still there.
And if a 3-on-5 game breaks out, I'm taking Colin Sexton. In this building, he went 3-on-5 against Minnesota, scored 40, and almost won the game, just about single-handedly. Talked about his transition ability. He's a worker. He competes, he attacks, and he's a fighter. That may be his best attribute. He will fight you start to finish.
I'll tell you, guy, I had the pleasure of playing with when I was with the Clippers that he reminds me of, and that's Eric Bledsoe. Very athletic, very, very good defender. You can't keep him out of the paint. He's worked on his jump shot. He can make it from mid-range, even threes now. And I see a lot of Eric Bledsoe in Colin Sexton.
And Colin Sexton going to the Cavaliers. It's now time for looking ahead.
All right. Did Woj tweet the 9th pick yet? Because him and Shams out here wilding right now, guys.
Maria is now with the young bull, Colin Sexton.
Well, Reese, he doesn't have to change the color of his jacket because he already has the matching Cleveland colors. And 2 years ago, you were an unranked high school player. Now you're a lottery pick. What does that mean?
He worked his butt off.
All my hard work paid off. I just grinded from starting at the bottom and came back up to the top. That was the biggest thing, just to show people what I can do.
Make your pitch to LeBron James to stay in Cleveland with you.
Man, LeBron, let's do it. Let's do it. I see you need a few pieces, that one extra piece this past season. Hey, let's do it. Let's go back to the finals. Let's do it.
All right, LeBron, the young bull has called you out. He wants you to stay with him in Cleveland. Congratulations. Thank you.
Wow, Michael Porter Jr. is fouling. Kevin Knox to the Knicks.
The New York Knicks are on the clock with the 9th overall pick. They missed the playoffs for the 5th straight season. Kristaps Porzingis.
Kevin Knox and Porzingis. They're really worried about Michael Porter Jr.'s bat right now.
When they're going to get the unicorn back, they have a new head coach, and David Fizdale, who's fired mid-season as head coach of the Grizzlies, but now perhaps going to get Spike Lee's favorite team back on track. Will Fizdale and whoever they select here, Spike is always looking at things through Knicks-colored glasses. And then, there we go. Is this the same family? This is the same kid who gave the thumbs down when Porzingis was drafted. I think he's come around.
The one that was crying?
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's what I'm told. It's the same kid.
Wow.
Don't steer us wrong on that. We find them every year since then. You know, because we don't want to be the only people who have it pointed out incessantly when we're wrong about something.
I'm reading the chat and see what y'all saying.
It's healthy, that's one thing, but as you look at the Knicks here,
Even if he ain't staying, they still got someone to build with.
Move for New York here.
Well, I mean, I keep looking at Michael Porter Jr. I mean, his talent level's undeniable, but if the medical's not good, I don't see why you would take him at this spot in the draft when you wouldn't take him a couple spots earlier. One guy I wouldn't overlook here is Kevin Knox from Kentucky. He's a really talented player that's a big-time scorer, and I think has been undervalued in a lot of the mock drafts that I've seen. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go higher than we valued him, and certainly that I have.
Have a great night, man. Appreciate you for joining us in the stream.
I can see him going anywhere from he can go down. I mean, that's how good, that's how talented he is.
Jay, I like where you
Whoa, Michael Porter Jr. might be on the Sixers, and they're going to have even more length in shooters. LeBron will go there if they do that.
They're on the right path to coming back.
Cash 2K really wants that.
I love Knox. I really do. I think, to me, they can, any position other than Porzingis' position, you can upgrade at the spot. Right. They have the ability to do that. So they really can't miss right here, but they need somebody that can impact the game as we know it right now.
They took Frank Ntilikina last year with the 8th overall pick, if memory serves. Could you see them going Shai Gilgeous Alexander here if they decided that Ntilikina's maybe not the guy they want running the show?
Well, like I said, I think you can go any way you want to right now. Ntilikina, I think, will be a solid pro. I don't think he'll be an all-star, but very solid pro in this league.
They had Mikal Bridges going like top 5. Now he might not even be in the top 10. That's crazy.
So they got a lot of point guards that they can kind of mix and match, but any position other than Porzingis, you got to feel like it's an upgrade.
Next guy on my list is Mikal Bridges of Villanova, followed by Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
Well, Philadelphia's next. A lot of the mocks have had Mikal Bridges going to the 76ers, staying in the city of brotherly love. Could the Knicks swipe him here with the 9th pick?
With the 9th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kevin Knox from the University of Kentucky.
That same dude was booing Porzingis. Y'all some dummies, Knicks. Don't boo the man. Why are y'all booing players that y'all didn't even like Porzingis and he balled out? It's not good to it's not good to do this.
Wishful thinking, that's what they're doing. Reverse psychology.
Calipari said the teams that passed on Kevin Knox in a couple of years might regret it. He compared him to Jason Tatum in terms of the way he can mature and get better. You know, his dad was a football player. Kevin was a quarterback his freshman year. In his first play, he was sacked and decided basketball was for him.
He's very talented, Reese. He's 6'9", Kevin Knox is.
This dude can get buckets.
7-foot wingspan. He's long, he's athletic, and he is a scorer. And he's an NBA caliber shooter that can pull up off the dribble. He moves very well without the ball, and he's got a really good feel from mid-range. He is an effortless shooter, even though this year he was a little bit streaky throughout the year. Shoots close to 80% from the free throw line. He was a high school quarterback in football, but I think I flipped on him from Lily. I thought he was a little bit sleepy earlier in the year, but he had 34 against West Virginia, was a superstar. That's when I said he's the man. He's really good.
Reminds me of one of the young, really good players in our league today, Tobias Harris. Can do it all. Long, athletic body, a great set of natural tools.
Natural score. He's going to give you 15 first. He might give you 15 as a rookie.
If he wants to, could be, very high potential for being.
What's up, Brian? Just there chilling with everybody.
I love his maturity on the floor for his age.
Kevin Knox goes 9th overall to the Knicks. Now, dating back to his time in Memphis, John Calipari has had a player in the top 10 in the last 11 drafts. Now, the Knicks fans were chanting for Michael Porter Jr. That's who they wanted. Here. Instead, you get a lesson in the school of hard knocks. Kevin Knox is going to New York State, close by with Maria.
Well, Kevin actually heard them saying that they want Porter, but how do you feel about that? You like that, right?
Yeah, I like that. That's motivation. A lot of the city wants Porter, but I'm ready to work. I'm ready to get to the organization and try and win some games.
All right, tell Knicks fans what they're getting in your game.
I mean, you're getting an all-around type of player. I'm very versatile. Coach Vince does a player's coach. He's going to use me around the court. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, he loves players like me, players that really can do pretty much everything, and so I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, Kevin doesn't turn 19 until August, so you're the second youngest player available in this draft. How do you see your game growing over your career?
I think that's to an advantage of mine. I mean, I'm just going to keep getting better and better. I'm only 18. I got a lot to learn, so I mean, I'm going to be able to play for a great coach, learn from Porzingis, learn from some other veteran guys, and it's going to keep getting me better.
All right, I think Spike Lee's in the building somewhere. You might want to go introduce yourself, young man.
Definitely got to introduce myself to Spike Lee, of course, out every game.
Michael Porter Jr. is falling out of the top 10. Mikal Bridges, y'all, is going to the 76ers. This is crazy. I'm reading the chat. Y'all are, I can't believe it.
Second straight season, man, the best win increase in the NBA. Ben Simmons in his first season all-rookie team. Some say he shouldn't have really been a rookie, but he was really good when he played. Joel Embiid, all-NBA second team. Ended up losing to the Celtics in the Eastern Conference semifinals, but the front office in a little bit of flux right now. Brian Colangelo resigned as team president after it was revealed that Colangelo used up to 5 secret Twitter accounts to disparage his predecessor and talk about some of the players and try to shape some public opinion. So that means that they are drafting by committee a little bit now in Philadelphia. What are the dangers of that? You've been around the NBA a long time. If you don't have a voice or if the voice changes this late in the process.
Yeah, it's tough. And that organization has made some strides, obviously, trusting the process. They have some very important guys that are free agents this summer with Ilyasova, with J.J. Redick, with Bellinelli. So that wing position is a position that they need to be trying to fill with a 3-and-D guy, a guy that can make threes, play off of Joel Embiid, and play off of Ben Simmons, and can also defend on the perimeter.
Well, which one do you have on Philadelphia right now as they're sitting on the clock and with their front
Michael Porter Jr. to Charlotte, that could happen.
Well, there's a clear leader in that front office, and that's Brett Brown, their head coach, who also became the interim president of basketball operations. He's been the face of that organization really since he took this team through that incredibly difficult rebuild. One player
That is a good point. The Bulls could get Michael Porter Jr. if he falls some more. They do have that second pick, the 22nd from New Orleans. So yeah, the Bulls have the 22nd pick from New Orleans. They could trade that pick and a future pick and move back up and get Michael Porter Jr. And then Bulls fans will be really happy about that.
Just has gone there. If the Philadelphia 76ers go in that direction, how do you see him fitting with that young nucleus the Sixers have?
Well, he can shoot it. He's a very good.
Ayton, I'm just looking at Twitter. Adrian Wojnarowski tweets out some of the picks early, so that's why I'm doing that.
But you know, he's a mature player that redshirted his freshman year, so he's basically a senior now. That's coming into the league. Having put his time in. So he's a mature player that can blend, and he's won 2 national championships at Villanova.
Here's Jay Wright with him at his table, and Mikal was grinning as if he knows something, and as Will said, his mom works in human resources. Maybe she has him filling out some paperwork already in the various insurance forms you don't have to fill out if he goes to work for the Sixers.
With the 10th pick in the 2018 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Mikal Bridges from Villanova University.
There's some Sixer fans in the house.
Philly got a guy from Philly. That's great. Well, that's crazy.
Since 2008, Dante DiVincenzo's college teammate, awaiting to hear his name called. Since 2008, Bridges is the 9th 4-year college player to make it into the top 10. He continually improves.
Jay Wright, best dressed coach in college basketball.
Two-time national champion. It comes out of the culture, Jay, that you have referred to as the best in college basketball and one that would seemingly really prepare you for pro life.
Oh, he is absolutely prepared. And this is a first for Villanova basketball. This is the first time that a Villanova player has worn a nicer and more expensive suit than Jay Wright. But Mikal Bridges is a 3-and-D player. He led the all Power 5 players in efficiency this last season. An excellent perimeter shooter. He's got a high release.
He cannot miss sometimes.
Catch and shoot guy, one of the best in the country. But he sets himself apart as a defender and as a transition player. I mentioned his spot-up shooting, his catch and shoot. He made 104 threes this last year, but 95% of those were assisted, so he spots up very well. Excellent wingspan that helps make him a good defender, 7'2" wingspan, so he can guard 1 through 3, but he's not the type of player that's going to get his own shot. He's a blender that's going to fit in with other really good players.
And that's what the 76ers need.
He can continue to get better. I really like him, especially as a person. Terrific teammate.
Jay, I'm a fan.
Prince, I can agree with that.
Nicholas Batum can pretty much do it all. He defends. He can go to the basket. He can finish, knock down the standstill jump shot, like you said. He's long. He's athletic. Don't mind taking on tough offensive players. And I think that's what they need because they're losing a lot on the wing there with Philadelphia.
The Mikal Bridges stays close to home. Sensational career in Villanova and will move down into the city. We mentioned his mother, Tanisha Rivers, as Vice President of Human Resources for the 76ers, really the group that owns the 76ers and the New Jersey Devils. And look at her reaction. I wonder if they let Mom in the draft room and let her give a little input there.
That's good to see.
Mikal is delighted and all with Maria Taylor now after the Sixers make the pick.
We've got Mom here too, Tania. We love that celebration, and there's not a better storybook ending here. I mean, what does it mean, Mikal, to be able to play in the same place where you grew up and you watched your mom work for years?
I mean, it means the world to me, you know. Not the fact that I'm home, you know, just put in a great organization, you know, great coaches, you know, I know it's going to develop me.
All right, well, just tweeted out the next pick, so Charlotte's holding on tight.
They took a chance on me, and I'm just happy, man. It's just a blessing.
Mom, how do you describe this moment and how it's come full
Shams has beat him to it this time.
It's an experience I'll never forget.
Wave bye-bye to Kimball Walker, y'all. The
It's amazing.
Charlotte Hornets selected
You say that
Shai Gilgeous Alexander.
You see him running out of the locker room. Now you get to see him run out of the locker room in the arena you work in. I mean, what does that mean?
How crazy is that? It's surreal. It's an amazing experience. I'm so excited. And I'm looking forward to it.
And for those that don't know your story, Mikal, you were a red shirt, you turned into a sixth man of the year, and then you were a captain of a national championship team. So how has your journey made you the player that you are?
It's a lot of work, man. I've been through a lot. I know different roles. You know, I came off the bench. I sat out. I started. I was a captain. I was a star player. I've been through everything. And I mean, I don't know. I just want to thank God for this. I'm too happy for this.
They're also saying Charlotte might trade the pick. Phoenix wants the pick and wants Shai Gilgeous Alexander. So we don't know.
When he missed a free throw, she used to make him do 10 push-ups for every missed free throw. Better make those free throws in an 82-game season. That'd be a lot of push-ups. But then again, you know, Mikal wants to get stronger, so maybe that'll help. And Jay Wright with another national championship on his resume now as a top 10 pick and a guy that will stay in Philadelphia. Much more to come in our coverage of the draft. The number one pick, DeAndre Ayton, will join us on the set. Also, we'll talk with Jazz star Donovan Mitchell, David Robinson.
So y'all hear that? We'll go back and remember that right there, guys. They said Charlotte is probably going to take Shai Gilgeous Alexander. They're either going to keep the pick or they're going to trade it. And Phoenix is one of the teams that wants it because Phoenix wants a point guard now to go along with the Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton and Josh Jackson. So that's not bad at all. Phoenix just might have finessed their way into getting a young stud team. Max, I've been trying to tell Bulls fans, man, that guy Wendell Carter fits well with what the Bulls need. They need that bruiser so Laurie doesn't have to bruise and bang all the game. And then you got both of them can shoot the three. And if both of them can shoot that jumper, that spaces out the floor for Chris Dunn to drive off the penetration off the pick and rolls and the pick and pops. And he proved in that second half of the season that he could be a starting point guard in this league and give people that work. So I like the pick they had. And with Michael Porter Jr. still falling, you never know who might come up and snag him. Will the Clippers just take him and hope he pans out? You got back-to-back picks. And you got future picks coming for Blake Griffin as well. So you don't know what the Clippers are going to do. It'll be cool, though, to see. But they got back-to-back picks, and I think you risk one of those picks on a guy that could be the best player in the draft if healthy, and that's Michael Porter Jr. So I'm not shocked right now. I saw earlier, I read some reports that Michael Porter Jr. is back. There were some people saying you can take him. Then there were some people that said don't even think about it. This guy's never going to be healthy. So that could be the reason why he's falling. I'm sure that's the reason he's falling. But you never know, man. I thought he should have probably went back for one more year if he could have. If he thought he should have. I mean, like, he didn't think he thought he was the best player coming out. And his back still hasn't shown that he's 100%. And he didn't give us a full season of college. So there's that. And we're getting ready for the Charlotte pick when they pick Gilgeous Alexander.
Back in Brooklyn, Luka Doncic making the rounds after being selected
Huskies appreciate that. Mo Bamba blocking every shot.
To the Dallas Mavericks. The Charlotte Hornets are on the clock with the 11th overall pick. Their selection is in, and we go back to the stage now in Adam Silver.
With the 11th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Shai Gilgeous Alexander from Hamilton, Canada, and the University of Kentucky.
Second Wildcat taken tonight as John Calipari continues to have his players make it to the draft. And Gilgeous Alexander, as the season went on last year, emerged as the leader for Kentucky. And some believe that perhaps he was as good as Trae Young, Colin Sexton. The opportunity to have a big impact in the NBA. And now he joins a Charlotte team that made its 14th lottery pick in the last 15 seasons. What are they getting in Gilgeous Alexander?
Well, they're getting a guy with excellent size. Shai Gilgeous Alexander is over 6'6". He's got a 7-foot wingspan. He's an excellent defender. That I think
6'6" guard.
He proved to be a good pick-and-roll ball handler toward the end of the season.
He started showing out.
Capable jump shot. He's a penetrating guard that can put the ball on the deck and get to the basket. And was especially good Reese's last 10 games. Over his last 10 with Kentucky, averaged over 19 points per game, shot over 50% from three and 85% from the free throw line, with just under 7 assists per game. So he continued to get better and better. But with his physical profile, the fact that he can play the point, he can handle it, and he can guard multiple positions and be a disruptor.
Clippers about to go back to back.
A high character guy. He's a great kid, a Canadian kid that came in. He was on the bench and came off the bench early behind Quade Green, and then became a starter and their best player at the end of the year.
Guys, the guy that he reminded me of coming out of college is Michael Carter Williams. Guy with great size, played the point.
Man, don't compare him to Michael Carter Williams. He's going to be better than MCW.
A little bit, probably working on his game, but reminds me a lot of Gilgeous Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous Alexander going to Charlotte. Is the 11th overall pick going to Charlotte.
You got to realize they got Malik Monk still there too.
As the Hornets try to get their fortune.
If they trade Kimba, they already got their backcourt of the future.
Michael Jordan, they have James Borrego as the coach, Mitch Kupchak now the GM, and 2 times in the last 3.
Clippers just got I see that in the chat. I'm reading it now. Clippers got him.
To the Knicks, and now his teammate Shai Gilgeous Alexander on his way to Charlotte. There's John Calipari, who's proud of his night.
Clippers got a PG. They needed one. Teodosic is a little older guy. Patrick Beverly, you don't know how he's going to come back if he comes back.
On the move right now as we check in with Woj. Woj, what are you hearing?
Yeah, Charlotte has agreed to a deal to send Shai Gilgeous Alexander to the Clippers. The Clippers will send Charlotte back the 12th pick, the next pick of the draft, and 2 future second-round picks. The Clippers have been focused on getting a point guard out of this draft. They get the Kentucky point guard, and they'll still be able to draft 13th here in the first round.
So still a couple of lottery picks for the Clippers, and now they're going to get Shai Gilgeous Alexander, assuming that trade goes through, and the Kentucky point guard, who perhaps is not going to be on the East Coast, but rather head west, is with Maria.
You're right, Reese, and Shai did say that his agent told him before he went on stage that he would be going to the Clippers. So what was your reaction to hearing that you'd be heading to the West Coast?
It's a great feeling, honestly. But being able to play in the NBA in itself is a blessing. And
why they got my man still in the Hornets hat, though?
Experience, and me being one of them is an amazing feeling.
Well, congratulations, Shai. Enjoy this.
Thank you.
All right, Shai.
My man is still rocking a Hornets hat. Why he up there talking about being on the Clippers?
Of all of the guards in the draft, that this is a guy you would have taken ahead of Young, ahead of Colin Sexton. Why?
The Clippers got the best point guard in the draft. 6'6", 7-foot wingspan, versatile defender. He's going to be able to guard 1s and 2s and eventually 3s. Has an outstanding feel for the game. Slithery and pick and roll. He's a finesse finisher. He's what teams are looking for in terms of feel, in terms of length and physicality. I really like what he's become. Originally committed to Florida, ended up at Kentucky. Like you said, Reese, wasn't a starter. He's really a self-made guy, and just a major win for the Clippers getting him at 11.
Okay, so you can keep up.
That wouldn't be bad for the Clippers.
On the clock right now, they're going to get Gilgeous Alexander once the trade moves from being proposed weeks into being official. It has to be approved by NBA legal, and now the Clippers are on the clock.
It's tough to be a future top 10 player in the NBA. Are you talking about in his future? Oh, man, there's going to be a guy or two that can probably make it.
To put it back in perspective, Gilgeous-Alexander fitting in with what the Clippers have right now. How do you like the pick?
I love it. I love it. I mean, you get the chance and the opportunity to play for Doc Rivers, who's one of the best coaches we have in our league. A few things I love about this kid. He makes his teammates better. As a point guard, that's what you always want. Communicates well with his teammates, and he's just this size. He can affect both ends of the floor with his length, and he's a pesky defender. Love so much about him, and Smith is right. He could end up being the best point guard of the three.
And the newest member of the Von Trapp family singers.
So they're saying Miles Bridges is going to the Hornets. How do y'all like that? Miles Bridges going to the Hornets.
So now the pick is in. Clippers making it for the Hornets. Adam Silver coming back to the mic.
With the 12th pick in the 2018 NBA draft, the LA Clippers select Miles Bridges from Michigan State.
And he's going to the Hornets.
So Miles Bridges, the latest great basketball player to come from Flint Town, as Tom Izzo has another Spartan selected tonight, the second Michigan State player that has been picked in the lottery. Bridges.
You have 2 lottery picks and didn't do anything this year in the postseason.
During his first year at Michigan State, he was alone in the basketball building, or so he thought. And some of the staff heard him walking through going, I love this place. So he stuck around for a second year on the banks of the old Red Cedar. Had a good season, and now
he does have Vince Carter like hops though.
But this pick is going to Charlotte.
A powerful athlete. Miles Bridges is a lefty, super athletic, above the rim floor man. He's a wrecking ball in transition. A good shooter with his feet set. He's got an excellent shot.
And he's got that bounce.
A very good rebounder, especially for his size. He excelled at Michigan State at the 4 spot. Wound up with Jaren Jackson Jr. coming in this last year as a freshman. Wound up moving to the 3. His rebounding is excellent at both ends of the floor. Very good offensive rebounder.
This is Coop's boy. Coop loved him last year.
8 rebounds per game for his career, and he can get up over people. But his strength is as a finisher because he is such a great athlete. Maybe the best dunker in this draft. A solid defender and can defend bigger people, can defend on the perimeter, and zero ego. Another great kid in this draft.
Reminds me of a guy I competed against for a long time, the Matrix. Sean Marion, get off the floor really quick, but I love, like you said, I love his size. The combination of size, quickness, athleticism, and power competes on both ends.
Sean Marion, I didn't see that comparison coming.
I love what he's going to be able to do, and I don't know where he's going to be. If it's going to be the Hornets, or it's going to be the Clippers. But whoever it is, going to love coach this kid.
Here's a proposed trade.
Mr. Respecter, you right about it. They got 2 second-round picks out of that finesse game.
Will be on his way to Charlotte. Right now, he's on his way to visit with Maria.
Yeah, he's got his Clippers hat on, but with that proposed trade, you could be a Hornet. Now, you didn't work out for Charlotte this season?
No, but I love the city of Charlotte. I know a lot of guys there, so I feel like it would be great for me.
So your mom wanted you.
Jordan didn't even work the dude out.
This year, you're still a lottery pick. What does it mean to be walking across that stage?
Man, it's just a blessing to be here. I give all the glory to God. All the thanks to my mom. A shout out to Flint. I'm just blessed to be here.
And you're here with Coach Izzo. And what has he done for your game? And how will that make you an even better pro moving forward?
Coach Izzo, he just pushed me every day.
Pat Riley doesn't like the draft, so I doubt they trade up. That's the crazy thing.
And I give all the grace to him, to God, everybody.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Shout out to Flint. Gotta like that skyline of Flint tattooed on Miles' back. Then this trade, we are told, is now official. As the Clippers will get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick.
I'm trying to think, who are they going to take right now?
And the Clippers are back on the clock right now with the 13th pick in the draft. 13th pick in the draft last year.
We'll probably do the lottery and stop.
It was Donovan Mitchell who wound up going to Utah and was sensational. We'll visit with Donovan and see who the 13th pick in this year's draft will be.
So far, guys, we've been thrown a curveball because of Michael Porter Jr. falling this far. that we don't know who's going where anymore. You couldn't after Sexton, and you really didn't know. Because at 9, I'm thinking for sure that could have been Michael Porter Jr. If he fell that far, and it wasn't. And now we have just more and more guys going ahead of him. So who do y'all think the Clippers are taking with this next pick? I know Woj is getting ready to tweet, so just go ahead and tell me now. Everybody saying y'all on the Denver hype train now? Oh, picks in, I believe. Denver has been seriously considering Michael Porter Jr. with number 14 pick. Oh, so the Clippers' 13th pick is huge right now. How does Michael Porter fall all the way to the Nuggets? I can see the Joker and Michael Porter playing together. Dwight Howard to Boston? I don't think he goes to Boston. I actually think he goes to the Warriors and getting ring chases. So I'm just waiting on this to come back on, and then we'll turn the TV back on. Can't believe we don't know who the 13th pick is. We know who the 14th pick is possibly going to be, but the Clippers are not getting that pick in. They need to hurry. They still haven't got the pick in. LA's taking Jerome Robinson from Boston College. Shams tweet that out because I know Woj didn't. Yeah, Shams did. 6 minutes ago. Wow, I missed that. Shams won that battle. I didn't see Jerome Robinson going this high either.
Back here in Brooklyn, Barclays Center for the NBA draft. Our
Here we go.
NBA matchup on ESPN2 Friday 10 Eastern, 7 on the West Coast. Tina Charles and the Liberty taking on A'ja Wilson and the Aces. You can watch it live on the ESPN app anywhere you are. Clippers have their second lottery pick. Let's go to the commissioner.
With the 13th pick in the 2018 NBA draft, the LA Clippers select Jerome Robinson from Boston College.
Did not see that coming at all.
Jerome Robinson, the high-scoring BC Eagle, is the first Boston College player ever taken in the lottery. Lottery started in 1985, and he is on his way to the Clippers after having just a...
This is one of the few prospects that I didn't get a chance to watch much of in college.
In the ACC. Grew up in Raleigh, a fan of the Tar Heels, and then spent his career bedeviling not only the Tar Heels, but pretty much everybody in the ACC, Jay.
I thought Robert Williams would be somewhere around this pick.
Complete offensive player in this NBA draft. He's a versatile scorer, very quick with the ball. He's got a high release on his jumper, and he's got a good mid-range game. He can shoot it from 3, and he's very good off the bounce. Another guy that's got an excellent shot fake to keep defenders off balance, and he's a very good pick-and-roll ball handler. Now, he's got to improve as a defender. He doesn't have the greatest lateral quickness, but he should be a very good player at the NBA level in time. Offensively, he's really special. 91st percentile in the half court. He was second in the ACC in scoring.
It's all about getting buckets in this league. And he can do that.
Automatic pulling up off the dribble. An excellent offensive player and a great kid.
Jerome Robinson, 13th overall to the Los Angeles Clippers. It's now time for Looking Ahead, brought to you by Wells Fargo. Here's Maria with Jerome Robinson.
You know, Reese, it's interesting that Jerome's going out to the Clippers because last summer you spent 7 weeks in LA training and you felt as though that was a turning point in your game. Take me back to that moment and how it's helped you make it to this one.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. I think it really changed my life, and going out there and preparing against some of the best competition in the country, you know, against professionals and guys that were in pre-draft. I knew leaving there that I would be in a situation like this 12 months later.
All right, you led the ACC in scoring. You definitely put everyone on notice. But for those who haven't seen your game, describe what it is.
Yeah, just
reading the
great
chat.
overall player. You know, somebody that can score at all 3 levels, play multiple positions, and play make as well. It's going to be exciting.
I saw how excited you were with the handshake with the commissioner. I mean, just put into words what it means to be in this moment.
It's something you can't put into words. You know, it's crazy. It's an unreal feeling, and I mean, I'm very excited.
Congratulations. Enjoy this moment.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Michael Porter has to be here, y'all.
Thank you very much. The Nuggets are on the clock. They have the last pick in the lottery, and a man that we thought perhaps a year ago would be the number 1 or number 2 pick in the draft, Michael Porter Jr. out of Missouri. You see what he did in high school. He was the MVP of the 2017 McDonald's All-American game. But at Missouri was hurt a couple of minutes into his first game. Only played a couple of minutes at the end of the season. A grand total of 53 minutes. And there have been questions about just how healthy he is and what the prognosis is for Michael Porter Jr. as it pertains to health. Woj is back with us now. Woj, what's happening with Michael Porter Jr.? I know this has been a long night for him so far.
Yeah, and Denver is his best chance to get, it's his final chance to be a lottery pick. They have been poring over medical information all day in Denver. Their president of basketball operations, Tim Connolly, Arturas Karnisovas, their general manager, they expected the possibility of Porter would get down to them. He's there now, and they've got a real difficult decision to make. What intrigued them all along, tremendous upside talent. It could be a value for them at 14. We'll find out.
Here we go. This is a big pick.
The last 2 years has been 9.
I am really shocked right now.
They won 46 games last year and didn't make the playoffs.
You still got Lonnie Walker out there too.
Everything depends on the medical. If Denver does decide that they are willing to take
Robert Williams would be perfect for the Wizards.
It'd be something close to his potential. What does this do for Denver?
I think it does a lot for Denver. If they even feel any way possible that he can get back to 100%, he's worth the gamble. I mean, Denver has put together a fantastic young team. I think the 3 spot where I see Michael Porter Jr. being there is where Wilson Chandler plays. That's an area where they can use him at. Great shooter, can make plays, and if he's healthy, could very well be the best player in this entire draft, Jay.
He may be the best offensive player among the big guys because he is the best shooter among big guys, and he's got the offensive ability of a number 1 overall pick. He may have been the number 1 overall pick if the draft were held a year ago when he was coming out of high school. But if his medical isn't right, and if he's unable to play, I'm not sure it matters whether he's taking 14, 20, 16, 2, whatever it is. You can still get value at 14. You better be sure that he's going to be able to play even at 14 to make sure there's value, even though he'd be a steal at 14 if he's healthy.
But Jay, what if he can't play this season? Similar to a Embiid situation. Does he have the kind of talent that you can gamble on?
Yes. I mean, but that's the thing. If long-term he's going to be healthy, sitting out a year doesn't mean anything. Would you take him as a sophomore if you could get him now and he sat out a year? Of course you would.
Absolutely.
But the question is his long-term health. And that's sort of the issue, because if it becomes like, say, just for argument's sake, it became some kind of Greg Oden situation, he couldn't play, then you're going, wait a minute, we wasted the 14th pick. And you can still get some of this player available at 14.
Oh, his mic is messing up on TV.
There's Michael Porter Jr. Adrian Wojnarowski reported yesterday that, they were playing with some of the
They took him.
Keeping them close to the vest. There were some that believed that maybe the medicals didn't look as daunting as Joel Embiid's. And you look at Embiid now and the way he's playing, but as several have pointed out, he did miss a couple of years, and that's not necessarily a chance that you always want to take if you're afraid that's going to be the situation with a guy that you're taking 14th overall.
Yeah.
So the Nuggets took him, y'all.
A guy like Lonnie Walker, when you talk about Denver, I trust what they've done. I mean, Tim Connolly and Arturas, they've done a terrific job of drafting young talent, not just overseas and Europe guys, but guys here too. With Gary Harris there last year, I trust what they'll be able to do. I'm interested to see, because they're a team that, in my opinion, is really ascending in that Western Conference.
All right, so Denver, the clock has expired. We'll find out what they're going to do coming up in just a little bit. There's Lonnie Walker, the fourth, the explosive wing guard out of the University of Miami. Lonnie had to deal with some injuries in the early part of the season.
Gotta love Lonnie Walker's hair.
During the to get up to speed. Dante DiVincenzo checking his mentions, as is everyone else. Hey, you guys talk to each other. Be in the moment every now and then. Dante, the most outstanding player in the Final Four for the national champion Villanova Wildcats.
Another good player, Zaire Smith of
Yeah.
Texas.
So Porter was taken by the Nuggets.
One of the most athletic.
They just haven't announced this yet.
The most athletic in this draft. Aaron Holiday of UCLA is available. So there are talented players available in the middle of this first round. And you're not going to get anybody with bigger upside than Michael Porter Jr. It all comes down to whether he can play and whether he's going to be healthy long term.
And I think the benefit, to be honest with you, when you're Denver, you got a lot of good young pieces. You don't have to draft the best talent there. You draft what you need.
Right.
And to me, they could use some guys on the wing. They don't need a point guard.
It's a long night.
We all love Jamal Murray there, so you're in a good position if you're the Denver Nuggets.
Same thing they did with Harry Giles, Mr. Jellybean. People don't realize Harry Giles is going to be a monster next year.
Will Aaron's name be called next? Will it be Michael Porter Jr.? Nuggets, the pick is in. Here's Adam Silver.
With the 14th pick in the 2018 NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Michael Porter Jr. from the University of Missouri.
Bro, Woj already has the 15th pickup. Woj is wilding out.
Once you're selected, the goal is just to produce. He'll have that opportunity.
They told Woj before the draft not to do this, and he's still doing it.
As you probably know, lower back surgery in late November. At that time, prior to the surgery, he was listed by our Jonathan Gavoni as the second overall pick. Didn't win in either game when he came back at the end of the season, as Missouri was beaten in the SEC tournament by Georgia and then lost the first game of the NCAA tournament. But Michael Porter Jr. had immense talent. And
So we've ended the lottery. And guys, I'm probably gonna end the stream now because we've been going for over an hour and 2 hours, and I'm tired. I got most of the picks. So we did the lottery. Troy Brown will be 15th. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little stream of the lottery. We found out who's got our top players. If you want to see more stuff from me, follow me on Twitter. I'm going to have some tweets out about this stuff as it goes on. So drop that like, comment down below. Thank you for watching, guys. I am out. Congrats to Michael Porter Jr. I'll let this play and let him get his interview in.
They very well could have gotten a steal here.
Listen, guys, I'm going to assume that he's...
Congrats, Cash 2K.
And if he is, it reminds me of a young Kevin Durant. I mean, great length, beautiful jump shot, can score off of the dribble. You put him in the mid-post area or the elbow area. He's a nightmare to guard. And he has a passion to score the basketball, similar to KD.
Boy, you just had to really give it to those poor fans in Seattle by showing KD in the Seattle uniform, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Michael Porter Jr. on his way to Denver, and he's with Maria.
Colin, you got to chill
You
out.
described your playing career as riding the elevator until your injury, and then you had to take the stairs. So describe what it's like to get through all of that adversity and make it to this stage still as a lottery pick.
Man, all I can say is it's a blessing. I'm not entitled to this. Everything's a blessing. And I'm so excited. My path was different, a little different than everybody else's, but I'm going to make sure that this pick is this organization's best pick they've ever made.
You said one of the big questions that you had to answer throughout the draft process was, will you be able to have a long playing career? How would you
timed out
right
Colin.
now?
I have no concerns, man. I'm just happy to be with the team that, believes in me. Like I said, I don't feel entitled to this. It's a blessing. I'm happy to be a Denver Nugget.
All right, so anyone who hasn't seen your game, describe it for them.
I'm a player, that can do it all. I think when I'm on the floor, you always have a chance to win. I'll never disappear on the floor, and I'm a winner, and I'm gonna help this team win.
Is it your expectation to play next season and in Summer League?
That's my expectation. I'm feeling good, and it's just giving me extra pep in my step, so I'm feeling good.
All right, well, congratulations. All smiles down here now, Reese.
All right, guys. See you. Appreciate you.